welcome. We are Gen V. We're going to do a little musical for you. We have gotten from the audience a noun and a verb, and the noun is gene, as in Gene. Gene.
Okay.
Helix gene. And the verb is process.
Process. Okay. Don't want you to feel a lot of pressure here. But
okay,
if you
you
get
saying that you don't want me to feel the pressure, it gives me pressure. Okay? I've really got to concentrate here.
let me change the topic. While you're working, can you continue working?
Yeah, I am. I have to.
No, please continue working. Yes, just don't slow down. Wouldn't it be amazing if the child that you and I have comes out of that test tube right there?
Okay. I thought we spoke about this. It's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do.
I know. I know I lied about changing the subject. It's the same subject.
I know, and it's the only subject you want to talk about. I'm starting to feel like, this isn't about our relationship anymore. This is about, the next generation. I mean, that's what I'm starting to feel. Okay?
I think you're starting to freak out unnecessarily. You're freaking out now. I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to find out how you're being so obnoxious. We talked about having a kid for so long. For a long time you were a man that I thought was strong. I want to have a baby with you. I want to have a baby with you. You gotta just be cool. I want to have a baby with you.
You want to have a baby with me, but you just can't see that there's more to life than duplications of me. Don't I count in this life? Yeah, you're my wife, but that should be enough. It's getting real tough, cause all you want is a baby. That's all you talk about. And it used to be maybe, but now it is gonna happen. And I gotta say I'm a little worried that our relationship will end if we don't stay good friends. If it's all about the end.
I wanna have a baby. I have biological needs. I have to go and breed. Yes, I want you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I understand your impotence. But there is something in that little petri dish that can make us go to the top, can make us be happy, get us something else we deserve.
Why can't I matter? Just as I am. I'm just a man.
I wanna have a baby with you.
I know. It's all we talk about.
For the first 12 years of our relationship, we casually had fun and allowed ourselves to see what happens. And yes, ever since you have suggested we use some of your lab skills.
Okay, to make you happy. To make you happy. That's why I'm doing this. You know what? I was okay with being sterile. You know what I mean? It's no! Oh, what are you doing? Bev, what are you doing?
That baby, Jimmy, was our family. It was building a future for us.
Bev, you've lost the plot, man.
And
you
connecting
lost the fucking plot.
us to go forward. And what you were saying is that this union of us, this biological union of us, is just something for me. And if that's the case, then I want that future to be dead.
Well, it's dead. Okay,
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
Dead.
That's my egg that's dripping down that wall right now, okay? I get it. I feel it.
Okay, I know that it would mean more to you because there's not really any of me in there.
Fuck
but that's
you.
Fine.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
That's
Jimmy,
fine.
you have to understand that you are a horrible fucking person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, let's see how you go on your fucking own.
Cut to me staying with my mother.
Sorry, how long did you say you would be staying, darling?
Mom, don't try to kick me out of my own house, okay? It's bad enough that I have to be in my room with all my strawberry shortcake paraphernalia.
It's not that I'm worried about, sweetheart. It's the neighbours, okay? Did you see them? Did you see the flicker at the curtains? They're looking, they're telling everybody on social media that you're back again. Back again.
Cut
back
to them.
home.
Cut to them. Get to them.
Oh my god. Put it. Oh my god. Okay, tell me what's happening so I can write it on the thread. What's going on?
Okay.
Tell me.
Put the. All right. So, dear neighborly neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
We thought it was our responsibility to let you know.
Yes.
That
Yes.
the whore is back.
Oh my god.
And
What?
just send that. Just send that.
Just say it. Just say like ambiguous like that.
That's
Say,
enough.
It's gone.
That's enough.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh my god. Cut back.
So, honey, right now they could be putting up updates. They could be updating the Instagram, updating the Facebook, updating the Twitter, updating Snapchat, the whole thing. I don't know if Snapchat exists, honey.
Mom, listen, Mom. If you had just invested in thicker curtains, they wouldn't know anything about what I experienced.
They saw you on the driveway, Bev.
I'm talking about middle school. I'm talking about high school when I was with different boys and I was experimenting. I was experimenting for so long, Mum. Right? This room was the only place that I was safe.
What did you just say?
I said this is the only place that I felt safe to explore creating, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, a family that was better than this one.
Okay. You know what? I'm totally regretting paying for therapy for you because it always comes back to the mother, doesn't it? That's what ends up happening. Back to the mother. You take no responsibility for your relationships. It's all just back to the mother.
When I came out of the womb, she was smoking.
Oh, here we go.
And when I turned 10, she was gone. When I turned 15, she said, "Hey, this is your dad." And then I just went on a long rage of crying. It's normal that I wanted something better. A mother that wasn't bad. I went through all sorts of weather, trying to find the family I never had through sex. I'm not a whore, I'm someone who needs something better. I'm not a whore. I just want something better.
She's always been a whore.
I'm no whore. I just wanted something better. I'm not a whore.
Such a whore.
Life could be better.
So where is this Jimmy that she speaks about? All I ever see is her. I don't even know if he's real. And she keeps coming back to me. The umbilical cord just keeps on flexing back to me.
Just want a life that's better.
You're such a disappointment.
I want a life that's better.
I wanted someone exciting.
I want a life that's better than what you could give me. I want a life
Such a liar.
that's better. You know what? I don't think I need this place
Really?
or any man.
Oh.
So I'm going to tell you to your face.
Oh, stop
I'm
it.
going off to Japan
What?
on my own.
Oh, as if.
Maybe something there will be better.
I doubt it. You take yourself with you, darling.
There they don't have any sex.
Oh, here we go.
Life there will be better. You'll see me, Mom. That's my flex.
Okay, well, can you just take the strawberry shortcake stuff with you when you go, please? I don't.
I'm
want to
gonna
be here
need
anymore.
it. It's
I don't-
Japan. Cut to Japan. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Oh, my boyfriend, don't mind it. And thank you.
Honey, come here. That was a nice song, but do you want to feed me with some of the prawns and stuff? I mean, that's your job as a hostess here in Japan.
Yes.
What's going on? Huh?
Yes. American businessman.
Yeah.
I will do what you say.
Totally, I'm American. That's right. Yeah.
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 So, here you go. This is our finest sashimi. I hope that you found my singing interesting.
Well, I loved your singing, but I loved your legs more. I gotta say that. So, how much is it going to cost to feel those legs a little bit closer to me?
I don't think you understand exactly the role of a geisha. Our role is not
Are you
so.
trying to be hard to get here? Is this part of the transaction? You know, should I pretend that I'm going to go along with this? That you're liberated. Is that should I be?
Sir.
Actually, can you give me just a prawn, please? I like those prawns over there. Can I have one of those?
Yes, you can have as many prawns as you like.
Oh. All right.
Now, Mr. Henderson, I have been trained for the last 3 months of the geisha internship.
3 months. Is that
Yes.
it? I got an intern? Is that what you're saying?
You would have noticed that the pricing package that you chose was the least expensive.
I got overheads,
Mr. Henderson, what I have been largely trained in is the art of hospitality. I sang you a song that did have some sexual undertones, or overtones even, in it. And
See, I'm not imagining it. There's something between us. I mean, honestly. I mean, I look at you and
yes, there is something between us.
it's kind of like a Pretty Woman thing going on here.
It's
like
a financial contract
save
between
you
us.
from a life of servitude and prostitution.
No, I did this because I needed some money,
Really?
but not so much money that I'm going to do that with you. But what I can do, Mr. Henderson, is I can get to know you individually and what motivates you.
Got to know me.
What motivates you to be here in Japan? Feel free to swallow before answering the question.
I've had a hard day, and I just want a lady to make it okay. 'Cause I've tried to
I understand where you're coming from. I want things like that too. Or at least I did before I changed. I wanted a family that was going to make me feel complete. Before I realized there was insecurity that was deranged.
I wanna
I'm
get
my own self now.
I wanna get shot.
There's no family, there's only a life of strife. I came here. I came here to be alone.
I wanna get shot.
To do things I can only do on my own, Mr. Henderson. I wish you some kind of luck. Mr. Henderson, I'm not your bride, but I wish you some other lucky duck who will stand there and be what you want her to be by your side. I'm here to be alone.
I paid for the vital package.
I'm here to be alone.
Oh, I thought you were part of the package.
For prawns and salmon.
I'm used to buying what I want. Please. Please. I can't keep it up anymore. Geisha lady, I don't even know your name. I'm lonely. I have everything. I have everything I could ever want in my life, but I don't have a special someone to share it with. And I'm used to paying for those special someones. I'm sorry if I came off a little bit sort of ownership-y, like that was probably not the right thing to do. But when you sang that song, I got excited and I thought maybe there was a chance with us, but I realized that I'm reading too much into things. I'm sorry.
You did read too much into those things.
I'm sorry. You know what? I've never been able to impress my mom. You know what I mean? It's always been about that, and she's always, every time I go back, Vernon, when are you got a wife? When you gonna bring a wife home?
What's your mother like?
She's a very hard woman. She's a very hard woman, and before I got rich and famous, I used to have to go home all the time, back home to mommy, be screaming back to mommy, and she'd done a lot of damage to me. I'm sorry. I've been in therapy for years, trying to get away from the shadow of my mother and just, making my own decisions. Oh, God. Prawn.
Cut back to outside the mom's apartment.
Outside the mom's apartment.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, you're back. Great. I don't want to let you in, okay? I have to say that the neighbors, okay, they've been putting up.
I know they're outside, and I can see them with their binoculars.
Yes, yes, and so they want to see me be strong enough to turn you away for once. Instead of you coming in here and using my amenities and my toilet paper and all of the chocolate snack in the fridge every time you come back, and Mama has none left for her.
Would that make you feel good?
If you left?
If you showed the neighbors that you got rid of your daughter.
Yes, I've got to show some restraint because I feel like you just keep coming back here. Bev,
I'm going to beg you to let me in. And I want you to raise your voice as loud as possible because Jared down there, he's got his long lens on and he's the guy who keeps posting on Neighborly. This is your moment to shine, Mom, where you...
Oh, sweetheart.
You can be strong and you can look good. You can look good to the neighbors.
Okay.
This is for you.
All right. No, I've told you no more.
I haven't begged yet. That's going to be out of context, okay?
Right, sorry.
Okay. Mama, please! Mama, please let me in!
No.
I just want to...
No, I cannot have this anymore. You must leave, okay, and get your own life.
Mom.
Get your own life. Jump from the nest.
I'm
fledgling
desperate.
that you are.
No, I need to come in. I need to come in.
No.
Oh, God, Mom. No, please. Oh, God, please.
I'm going inside.
Whatever you do, don't shut the door in front of my face. Please. Please. Whatever will I do? My mother has finally stood up to me. Cut to later that night, Mom's sitting in the flat all alone.
I just suppose I've got to... Maybe I'll play some cards with myself. I'll play some, or or something. Oh God, where is she? I just sent her away. And all because of what it might look like. Oh my God. I'm such a bad mother. It's just that, by the time we got down to her, we were tired. The youngest, I guess it's the curse of the youngest, and that's what happens. Oh, there's someone at the door. Hello?
Hey there.
You're a businessman and you're quite handsome. And what are you
doing? Baby, it's me.
Oh.
It's me. Papa's back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I saw the viral video and I saw our daughter there. She's looking quite a bit older and you were looking pretty good, I just wanted to say.
Oh, and you think you can just come back just from a viral video? You think that's going to be...
I just wanted to come in and say hi and wonder why you were so mean to our little girl.
Oh, meaner than going off and doing your business things, your entrepreneurial life? Meaner than that?
No, that's not what I meant.
Taking off and doing
I
that?
meant you were mean to our little girl like you were mean to me, and you always liked her more than me. I was just hoping that if you were going to finally be mean enough to her the way that I wanted you to be mean enough to her, that maybe you'd be ready to get back together. But if it was all...
You know what? At one time, that would have been the truth. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited for you to come back, and you never came back. And that's really what's been eating away at me this whole time. And she is an innocent bystander, and an innocent...
She was in the way! She was in the way!
It was you all the time, and I want you to go, and I'm going to call her right now, and I'm going to apologize because you turned her against me. That's what you did. Get out and do what you're best at doing. Go.
I had needs, baby. My mother never loved me.
Get out. I've got to call her.
Mom?
Bev?
Mom? Dad?
Bev,
Mom, I'm right here.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here.
Bev.
Mom, Dad.
Daddy's home. Forget that. Bev.
Get her out of here.
No, you get out.
No, Dad, you don't need to get out. No, nobody needs
Then
to get out.
Don't.
Everybody's being kicked out all the time. Well, someone's got to go. There's not enough room for all of us.
Jerry, leave.
Mom, no one's... Do you want me here?
Yes, I do. I've only realised that now, sweetheart. I took out all of my anger and angst about your stupid father and his stupid entrepreneurial ideas and leaving us here with just us, and it got too much, darling. Just you and me all the time. We got on each other's nerves. You know, it's just how it is when you live with someone. That's all. Okay, and I've just realised that now. And please come back. Bring the strawberry shortcake. Bring anything you want. Bring the boyfriend. You know, whatever it is. Mama,
I don't need a boyfriend, Mom.
Really?
I just want to...
I
mean, I feel like it's too late because I'm 35, but I mean, like, I want
You're
us
fine
as
to
a
just be
family.
Who you want? No, not Jerry. Jerry, leave. Okay? Leave, Jerry.
I mean, she's saying...
I don't care.
Mom,
Bev.
it's Dad and me, or it's neither of us.
No, Bev, don't. Please don't do this, Bev. You're falling into the trap of thinking you need a man. This whole time you've thought you need a man. You don't need a man, Bev. You don't need a man. Okay? You just need your mother.
Need family, Mom. I need family.
He's not your father. He's not your real father. Sorry, Jerry. I thought, you know, now's probably as good a time as any to tell her. No,
Dad, I mean, Jerry, I'm adopting you, okay? We're all going in there together.
Okay, both of you leave! And show, we're over. We're over, it's 27. It's 27. And show. Yeah, the mum's had it. She's done. She's finished. Okay, so I thought at the end there, maybe I wasn't clear. I thought maybe the thing might have been about her thinking that she needs someone else because she needed a child, she needed a boyfriend, she needed, she went to Japan but to assert her authority. She doesn't need anybody. She said no to the guy, and then like it's kind of like there was the song about being a whore. So clearly she was always looking for men, like trying to have men to fill the gap or the need in her life, and then and the mother, because the mother agreed that she was a whore, so she must have been going out looking for that in men. So that's kind of what I was trying to get to at the end. Like you don't need you don't need anything except your mother. Girl power. So that's it. And then what was like, I think as well what happened too was when I said there's someone at the door and you go, fuck, who am I going to be? And then you came to the door and I said, oh, it's a businessman. I want you to be Mr. Henderson from Japan.
What?
Yeah, like
he's looking for, he's stalking her?
Yeah, he'd find out where she lived or whatever.
I think at that point he would have turned from like a sympathetic character to like a very unsympathetic character. Like unless she's like, she gave me this address and wanted me to meet her here, and then I felt like if that were to happen, my fear, and who knows if this would have happened, would be more of like a too Pollyanna of an ending. Like she just met this guy and now he's going to make her part of his family, you know. So I was thinking like, all right, we introduced these other characters kind of late in the show, so if they're introduced that late, it's like more she has things to learn from those people.
Yeah.
As opposed to, so that's why when her character came back the first time, then she's like, whatever, because I was looking at the time in the show, I was like, all right, whatever he's saying right now has to be like the lesson that she needed to get to solve her problem, and the problem could either be solved with Jimmy
in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan.
Yeah.
Or with her mother, right? And I thought like, all right, and that was fine, right? Like, so that for you to sing your song and give your monologue, it gave me time to say like, what do I really want? What's really missing? And you were saying that I asked you, how are you getting along with your mother?
Yes.
And then you said that she was terrible too. And then I'm like, all right, well, look what happened to this guy. I don't want to be like him. Okay. I have to go back and mend things with my mother. If you had said,
oh, okay, so maybe sing it in the song. Because I had no idea that was your intention, though.
Well, no, I came back, and the first thing you did was like say you're going to be kicked out, and so I was like, all right, well, instead of having another fight, maybe I can just be kind to my mother and give her what she wants. Because my character had always been kind of because my character's always been kind of combative, right?
Yeah.
And so when you were being combative, I was like, great, let's just give her what she wants, and then we can move on. And then you said someone else is coming, and I thought, well, my character just left and was already like satisfied, so it'd be weird for that character to come back. I'll just be a guy, see who she treats me as. And then when you said I was a businessman, I was like, oh, maybe she just doesn't recognize me, and I'm the father that left or whatever. And so it got to where it was. And so then at the end, it was great. It was great, where you kicked him out and said all that, and then I said like, oh, okay, well, I could be just a two-dimensional character as the guy and just said like, so I started going that route of saying she was between us, right? And then it gave your character an excuse to have been so mean to her daughter. And then at the last second, I added a little flavor there to say like that it was out of my insecurity, right? So that everybody's mothers basically hurt themselves. And so that's when, because the other lady was the protagonist and we only had like 1 minute left, I was like, all right, I'm going to come back. And what she really wanted was family. Her dad's there. Her mom's there. Just say that I need family. And then we can start over. Right. And it's late, but it's never too late to start over. And then you kicked us out. So I was like, I guess, Dad, you're my family.
Yeah. She's sitting back on her doorstep. Interesting. So we were at cross purposes with you'd gone back to family because she wanted to have a baby. So that was the call back to the first scene. So that's what she really wanted, was to have a family. And
well, no, what she wanted was like having a baby was a pathway to family, but another pathway is to like just get back together with her mom and try something new.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to think about that because I've only got like a few minutes before my session. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, we'll talk about it again because I think it's very complex. I think there was a lot of great things about it. I just feel like I got a little bit lost myself in what's the point of the show, basically. I think that's what sort of I think because of the timing of it, there were a few times where like your character went on some monologues, and so the changes that were happening were like in my head, and I couldn't, unless I interrupted you and stopped you from talking, I didn't have an opportunity to get in. So I was like, the only way that I can show my character is ready is to like go to a new location and show what's gonna happen. But then another character that you played was talking a lot and was getting out their emotion, which was great. Yeah. But then I didn't have that opportunity, so it kind of left you in a guessing spot. It's like, what is Ben going for? Yeah. And also because I got stuck on. Okay, so our intention for this is I've got to try and keep finding out what my wants are, so I'm going to have to keep talking so I find out what my wants are. You know what I mean? So I was just kind of like, so we're just like our cross purposes. But I think when I watch it, I'll let you know my thoughts, and you let me know.
Yeah, and we can help each other with the wants too. Like we could just say like you always wanted this, and like
sure.
You know, so it's not all on one person. So people
should like and subscribe.
That's what's happening. Like
so
and subscribe. Like and subscribe before you get run out the door. Everyone will be sad if you don't do it. I'll be opposite of glad. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Kath, and other humans for watching.
Thank you, Kath, and everybody. And great to see you're still safe, Kath, after the cyclone. Okay, bye.